Ian is a weirdo. Today I just went buck wild on my face. Just did whatever I wanted to, and this is what I ended up with. Sometimes they're winners, sometimes they're losers. I don't know with this one, so you know, it just is what it is. Am I the color of a Dr. Pepper can? Yes. With that plan, no. So I'm gonna be finishing this packer. This packer is a 3-inch packer, and I just got to the final row of the scrotum. So I'm going to be just working on that. And this is a recurring customer, or returning, I should say. And so I wanted to make them something special. So I made them an octopussy, a trans octopussy. I think it's really cute. It's definitely odd shaped. Definitely just free-handed everything on here. From the tentacles. Let's see how many there are. There are three, 2. So there are 8 tentacles. Is that right? I don't know. And then there are embroidered eyes. I just kind of made an oval and put a little white highlight in there, and then did the mouth. Very rarely can I get the mouth centered, and so it kind of has a personality all its own. But this doesn't have a name because obviously we want to let the person getting it give it a name. But I think it's pretty trans and pretty cute, if I'm being honest. The only thing is, and I think this helped me work through it. The yarn was a little dusty, so I think I got through some of the dustiness by just moving it around. So I hope it doesn't bother them. I might spray it. I have this hospital spray that not it's kind of touted as a hospital spray, but it kills bacteria on fabrics that you can't wash. And so I've heard that they use it in hospital beds and stuff, that aren't plastic coated. Maybe they do use it on plastic coated, I don't know, but I bought it, I used it, it felt fresh, so I'm gonna still use it. I know it won't help with dustiness, but maybe it'll help kind of with just kind of the experience of it. So I'll probably spray it. So if you're wondering what the inspiration behind my makeup is, it started as heaven hell. I wanted to do kind of these horns, and then I have been very inspired by Maori Moko. But so Moko is for Maori. But there is a version for non-Maori people, and so that's what I was channeling. But I didn't want to go too detailed in it because I just I don't want anyone to think that I'm appropriating culture. I just I think it's really cool, and I want to celebrate it. But anyways, so yeah, and then it became oh, what about these tears of blood falling from, I don't know. I just kept on going. That's the problem with my makeup. I'll do makeup, it'll end up pretty good, and then I just keep going, and then I ruin it. So that is what it is. I am fully expecting some trolls on the Instagram, but I honestly just don't care. There's not much you can say to me on the internet that will hurt my feelings. With the weird exception of my YouTube page, and I'm not saying that to be yeah, target me, make me cry, but here, I like to make it a safe space. I like to make people feel safe and comfortable and be who they can be. And so if someone comes in and attacks me, they're just as likely to go and attack the people who are in my chat. And I don't like that. Like, I really get uncomfortable with that. Why am I putting that in there? That doesn't matter. Okay. So I really am sensitive to people being rude in my YouTube chat, but really otherwise don't really care about like Instagram or Facebook or people telling me I'm going to hell because I made a silly video. It's not my business. But I quickly make it my business. Hi, welcome in. I am making a packer. I'm using the color Dark Taupe, which is a nice brown. And then I don't know what I'll be doing after that. I know, okay, so it's 6:32 my time, and I know at 9 o'clock I have a D&D campaign, and I'm really excited about that. And yeah, and then hopefully they'll start giving the doing the crochet and knit group because I do like that a lot. So the thing about wearing like a lot of makeup is like when you itch, you gotta be really careful not to remove the makeup. Hard life. Or if you gotta sneeze, just don't sneeze. You're not allowed to. Okay. So yeah, so I'm making this packer. I still have just as much to do as I did before. Um, I had a really deep. Granted, it was very short, which I was very thankful for. I just had to sleep it off. But I was very deeply depressed this morning, and I was really struggling with just like pain. I guess I don't know how to describe it, but I was very upset, and I felt the need to sleep, and I slept most of the day, and that helped me feel a little bit better. But like I just couldn't eat. I just didn't want to, drink like any like liquids or anything like that. I just wanted to sleep and just like get it over with, and like I don't know, like that was a weird kind of depressive episode. And that's what's weird about like rapid cycling. It's because like you're used to, hey Tammy, you look ghoulish. Ooh, stop. I feel ghoulish. But like usually I experience these episodes for a fair amount of time. It could be a couple days, could be a week, could be a couple weeks, could be months, could be years. And so like with rapid cycling, you don't know if you're going to fall in the rapid cycling bucket or if you're going to fall in the this is going to be my life for the next several months. And I've already been dealing with a bunch of uh, depressive symptoms, so I'm really trying to get out of the hole. It makes me really happy that we're doing the fundraiser at the end of the month. If you don't know about it, the fundraiser is for To Write Love on Her Arms. It is a foundation that works to help people who are dealing with thoughts of self-harm, suicidal thoughts, and also addiction, which I didn't know before I did. Before I picked this thing. So it's really nice because those charities help people like me, and I guess I didn't intend for it to be like selfish, but the shoe fits. No. so yeah, so I think it'll be good to have the charity. I'm gonna try to get better. They're doing a lot of things with my medicine right now, and I just don't know what's happening. Like I'm totally out of my wheelhouse of like things that like just like I'm familiar with. Um, so because they thought that here's a little medicine update for anyone who cares. If you don't care, just tune out for like a couple minutes. So they are apparently my kind of my elevation of problems is because of a medicine interaction. So two medicines combined are making my life hell. And then so it's my antipsychotic and my mood stabilizer. And like I don't think you all have ever seen me without a mood stabilizer. I think you've seen me without an antipsychotic, without an antidepressant, but I don't believe you've seen me without a mood stabilizer. And like, I desperately need mood stabilizers. However, most of them don't work on me. So the one that I have is one that I've been on for a long time, and it works for me. And my doctor is playing with the dosage, and I'm like, this is scary. And so I'm trying to like put trust in my doctor because like most of the time she gets it right, but like I still am like I know what happens when we go down this road, and I don't want to do it. So what is your primary physician doing? So my primary physician, the only thing they do is monitor my thyroid and do physicals and stuff. Because I am at a level where my mental illness is beyond the scope of a primary physician, so I see a psychiatrist. Like a primary physician will not touch me. They will not touch my meds. They just monitor my thyroid, and then I'm gonna switch primaries and go to a primary because I have one primary who does what I said, and then I have another. So he's basically a primary, but he has more knowledge into endocrinology, so he prescribes my testosterone. And so, like, he could prescribe my Synthroid just as easily. So I think I'm gonna cut the primary out and just do like my physicals and stuff with him. So that's my plan. That's my goal. So yeah. So who's doing what to help me? Pretty much it's like heavy lifting is just on my psychiatrist. So yeah, so not only are they taking down, like they're decreasing a bunch of levels of pretty much all of my drugs, which is where I get a little nervous because um, so so they're decreasing my antipsychotic, my mood stabilizer, and also my antidepressant. So if you're wondering, because I've been depressed a lot, so you might be like, why are they decreasing your antidepressants? So antidepressants work. Oh yeah, my pharmacist knows as much as yeah, I've talked to my pharmacist. So antidepressants in people who have bipolar disorder tend to have the opposite reaction. Maybe not opposite reaction, but have an extreme reaction if they're not played perfectly right within the medicine cycle. So my doctor's been trying to get me off of antidepressants for a while, and it's just been like one thing after another that we're playing with everything else. I am such a complicated case that literally no one else will be able to help me. Like yeah, no one can touch my medicine, but my psychiatrist. But so it's always been like we're moving something else. So it's taken a while to get off this antidepressant. But antidepressants, if they're out of balance with your mood stabilizer, they can cause manic spikes. So it's really, that's actually how a lot of people find out that they're bipolar, is by taking an antidepressant, because they're depressed and they take an antidepressant and they just go whoo through the roof. So that's not how I found out I was bipolar, but I was very clearly bipolar. I took I did a bunch of testing, which is very common here in the States. So I feel like I made this look so like fucking huge. It just feels bigger than the other ones. Like, let me see. I mean, this one felt big too. Maybe I just haven't done them in a while. I mean, I did one. Yeah, it's the same size. I don't know. Okay. But yeah, so basically, just everything is more difficult because I have a complicated case. Sorry, I'm looking for my um. Nope, almost tripped. Oh, actually tripped. Okay, where is my stuff? I don't know. Oh, I guess I got some coffee. My baby brother is a pharmacist. He said, ask your pharmacist because they may know something that may work. So I am very close with my pharmacist. I see my pharmacist at least once a week. We are on first name basis. Mel is on I know everything about your family basis with them. So we were actually very close with them, and we were working with them. There's a lot of new meds that are coming out, but like they're like shots once a month, or like this or that, or so I don't mean to discount that the advice from your brother, um, because that's very helpful and like super helpful for a lot of people. A lot of people don't really know a lot about the medicine they're taking. I basically have a PhD in it, because it is so. I've had to become very involved. Although Mel helps me remember to take it, because I don't do that. I'm not going that far. She also helps me stock my monthly or my weekly meds, because I can't do it. It stresses me out, and I'm like, I want to die. I'll just not take meds and I'll just go manic and it'll be fine. Like, ooh, whatever. Um, so I'm not saying I don't have help. And when I do when I do have questions, the pharmacist is more than happy to help. So I do understand the true value of pharmacists, but if like I've to I guess to give an example, um, so I am on, like I said, an antipsychotic. I'm on both the immediate release and the extended release. My my mood stabilizer. I am on both the immediate release and the extended release. Like, things are so fucking complicated. And then my normal sleep med, I can't take because it interacts with my antipsychotic. However, my sleep's been so bad, they're like, the interactions are so, like, like, are not worse, like, than you not sleeping. So, so it's just like people are like people are just doing their best with me. Whenever a new doctor, sees my medicine, they're just like, "What? That's just the way it is." Um, my doctor is going for simplification of my med so that it is easier if I go to another doctor. Like, she doesn't want me to have this wide array um, of medicines. It's just the only way that like things have kind of worked out due to side effects and whatnot. So, but anyways, so just to get back on onto kind of my mental health. So my maybe it's because I've been crocheting so much, but like everything makes my wrist hurt. I need to get one of those like wrist braces. Like this is my like most ergonomic hook, but like sometimes I switch to like a slightly less ergonomic hook. Still ergonomic, still has the padding. I should do that beauty blender trick. Um have you seen that on like Instagram or Facebook or anything? So this person they heard about the trick of using a tennis ball and putting it over the hook and using that as a grip. Um, and I was like, that seems like really big and really like stiff. Like I felt like that wasn't like a great fit. So then they made another video and they're like, yeah, like I've heard people ask if I should use a beauty blender. So they use a regular sized beauty blender. They use a cheap one. They didn't use like a $20 one. And they're like, I still feel like I need something like on this part of my hand. So they had a giant beauty blender from Real Techniques, and it was like perfect. So I want to let me see how much this costs. Because like I've just been working so hard to get all my Halloween stuff done and my orders done. And I really want to. Sorry, there's so much stuff, so much shiny stuff. Okay, the scissors are so pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry, I am like fully, fully distractible, fully a mess. Okay, so we are going to look at other stuff. What am I looking for? Oh, Real Techniques sponge. Okay, I don't know why I pressed it like 3 times. Okay, so here's like some sponges, like blah blah blah. Give me the big one. I want the big one. The big one. Where's the big one? How do I know if it's the big one? Big. Okay. Walk in the pub. Oh, I know I have gamings. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. How do I know if you're a big one? So there's like the Miracle Complexion Sponge, the Concealer Sponge Duo. There's like the fuzzy one. So the one she had like a coil stand, and I'm not seeing that on any of these. Do any of you know where this amazing giant um sponge is? Okay, so there's an extra large sponge. It's not Real Techniques. It's just some random company. But, I mean, that would be awesome to have in my hand. I mean, maybe it's too big. Body paint, bronzer, fake tan. I thought that said fake Ian. I was like, what's the fucking Matrix? Okay, so if you're just joining us, I'm looking for. I saw a short of like someone using a big Real Techniques beauty blender, which I know beauty blenders is some brand, but like makeup blender to stick their hook through, and it was like a lot more comfortable on their hand. Cause like right now I'm crocheting so much that like even my furls kind of aren't saving me. Okay, so this one is $9.99. Looks real big. Okay, so it says 1 small, 1 extra large, and 2 sponge holder for face body blush cream. What are you even talking about? Okay, so this comes with coils. Okay, so we're gonna add that to the cart. Okay, so let's go back again. I like how they like show pictures of people who um use the beauty sponge, but like clearly they didn't because like their makeup looks good and these things are fucking huge. Like, I don't think so, Queen. Okay. So here's the. Okay, so maybe if I just put extra large instead of the word big. Okay, let me just put large. Okay, so now we have brushes involved in the mix. Where is the one that she had? It's so hard. My life is hard. If you're wondering what my makeup looks like or why my makeup looks like it does, I don't know. I just did whatever I wanted, and that's what it looks like. So, I was initially inspired by like Heaven and Hell, and then like it just Mel told me it looks like Hell 1. So cool. So that wasn't my intention, but you know, it just happened. Okay, so let's see if. Okay, so I see someone holding it in a video, and clearly not the big one. Give me the big one. How did this person find it? I'm just like, okay, same thing, same video. Okay, they're all the same. Nothing has changed. Okay, so, okay, so I did like at least find a big one. I just don't know if it'll be as comfortable as the Real Techniques, but you know, good try. I'm trying to save my money, just as a person, not for anything in particular. It would be cool to give money to the charity for the this one's a different shape. Oh, okay. Okay, it's the same like woman holding it up, but it's a different shape. And it's still large, and it's whatever. Okay, I've looked enough. I've found enough. Things are good. Okay, so I'm working on my next packer, and this one is in the color dark taupe. Is an order I got. I also got this this Packer order. It is the trans pride colors. So I love the stripes, but they're also really annoying because I have to think about how I'm gonna spread them out. But that's not the biggest deal. It's still fun to create them. I also have a rainbow stripe. I just did one the other day, and that was really fun. So, yep. I officially have 3 drinks, so I'm meeting the ADHD goal. I forgot exactly what it said, but it was like all people with ADHD have 3 drinks around them at one time. One for hydration, one for like energy, and one for something else. I don't know. I don't remember things. So I do have a raspberry, like sugar-free syrup in here. I tried. So I went to World Market the other day, and of course I've heard of water talk. I don't participate in the culture because those people freak me out. And they're kind of like they give me like very like evangelical like overbearing vibes, so I just kind of stay away from people like that. Um, Not that people who are evangelical are inherently bad or anything like that, but they're just like very pushy, and I'm like, they're too much energy. Anyways, so these people they combine all of these different syrups, and they're like, oh, this tastes like pink starburst. Oh, this tastes like blah blah blah. So I went to World Market. I wasn't in search of anything, which is kind of well. I wanted to look at their Halloween selection. Let's be honest. But I went and I got some coffee. I just got regular coffee, regular French roast, sitting for my land. Boy, mind you, I gave a puppy a bath here, so it's all good. Oh, nice. Yeah, I love giving puppies baths. Like, it's it can be like so annoying, but it can also be like really fun. So when Mel and I give Riker a bath, because Riker is a big dog. Riker is like a lab mixed with a German Shepherd, so he's a pretty sizable guy, not like the biggest, but like pretty big. And we have like just one of those like little corner showers. Should have washed him. I'm always trying to get us to wash him outside, but Mel for some reason is like well I understand it because we had a slightly traumatic experience a couple weeks ago outside, so we're trying to make outside equal fun, outside equals safe. um so we gave him a shower, and like he sheds so bad. So first of all, labs shed quite a bit. Second of all, German shepherds shed like it's going out of style. It's crazy. So there's so much dog hair. Literally, like everything the light touches is dog hair. um, but that's very nice that you're puppy sitting for your landlord. Um, so every time we do it, we have to like make sure the hair doesn't go down the sink or go down the drain too much because it will stop up our system. Uh, so uh, so yeah, but he smells so much better because like he will get to the point where he comes in from outside. I'm like, you stink. I'm really good at pep talking dogs, if you haven't noticed. Um, but yeah, so he got a shower, and therefore he got to climb um up on me on the couch, and in the bed. He was a very lucky boy. Oh, cool! Thank you. I appreciate that. That's actually why I named this this video, Season of the Witch, is because I saw that song and I was like, sure, this will be good. I didn't know what to call this. I didn't know what to call this. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I just have fun doing makeup. I don't need it to look good to have fun doing it. That's the thing. So, as long as it was fun in the process, I have a great time. So, makeup is very special, a very special coping mechanism for me. And I don't even need to do it like on camera or show people to have fun doing it. But it is fun when I show people, just because, like, I don't know, like I used to be in this Facebook makeup group, and like it was like you could create something like this, you could post it, and people would be like, give you like feedback and like help you out, and like, oh, that's so cool, I love the way you did that, and like really like hype you up, which I loved, because I can use all the self-esteem that I can get. Okay, so let's see where we're at right now. I don't think we're quite there. We're at 2.5 inches, so I'll probably do one more round, and then the head will accommodate the rest of the inches. So yeah, I love doing makeup. I love kind of I love things that are pretty. I love things that are like horrific. I love things that are crazy. I love things that are different, like new. Like, I don't know. I just like playing with it. So um yeah, all of that stuff. Let's see. Tonight I'm playing D&D. I think I mentioned it earlier. So I'm probably gonna keep this makeup on, even though it has nothing to do with my character. But just because like it's just a good group of people who just don't care how you have fun as long as you're not hurting anybody, which I believe is how I'm going. Um, so yeah, so I'm probably gonna keep this makeup on for D&D. Um, so I know some people like to dress up as their characters. I typically don't, and this has, like I said, this has nothing to do with my character, because my character is a halfling rogue, and that's not really the vibe of my makeup, if you can believe it or not. So yeah, we're close to 3. I probably could do one more round if I really wanted to, but I don't. So okay. Okay. So we're gonna grab. Yeah. So I am playing. Okay. So I'm playing my first time playing D&D. And I'm playing a campaign with the people that I did the intensive outpatient with, Charlie Health. They are doing alumni groups, and one of them is D&D. So I'm doing that. And the thing is, because they're like therapy, everything is really boring. Like, I want to stab someone. But so it's my first time playing D&D, but I like maybe 10 plus years ago, I did play Pathfinder a couple times, so I kind of have an idea. But that's about all my experience. I've played like MMORPGs. Oh, you used to play? Oh, cool. Did you have like a main that you played a lot? I'm like a little disappointed in the like character classes, just because like so um so I really came into this wanting to play goblin, because I just, for some reason, I have like a very deep connection to goblins. Don't ask, I don't know why. um And so, like, I've even done like a cosplay. Like, So there's a term called a dice goblin, where it's like you here. Let me find a picture. And it's basically where you just buy a bunch of dice because you're obsessed with let me do dice goblin meme. Okay, let me see what the thing is. Okay, I think this might be the image. So this is kind of where it came from, I think. Yes, but that's like 20 years because they moved away. Yeah, it's really hard to like find people to play consistently, like all that stuff. It's really annoying. So, yeah, I get that. Luckily this group is so it's only 6 weeks, but like it's kind of boring, and I wanted to be a goblin, and I'm a little like, you know, um, mm, about that. So I was like, okay, well, let me do like a halfling. I'll do a rogue because they're like stealthy because they're small. Um, and I'm also gonna make it like so like I was trying to pick my like character alignment, which was super easy for me. It's chaotic neutral. I love chaos, but everyone loves chaos. That's the thing. Everybody wants to be chaotic. And when everybody's chaotic, nothing gets done. And you have this like weird ass, like circular, just like fucking nothing happens. Um uh uh whatchamacallit, campaign. So I let me now that I've showed you that Instagram, I spelled Instagram, Instagram. Okay. Let me show you my Dice Goblin costume because I mean it was just like I'm inspired for from like just being a dice goblin because like I definitely identify with that. I put the weirdest videos up on the internet. I will tell you that. Okay. I'm pretty sure I put it on Instagram. I'm hoping I did, but it's a long time ago where I didn't quite use Instagram a lot. Okay, we're back a year and a half. Okay, I did the female gremlin. So that's closer to the time period. Oh shit, I didn't put it on my Instagram. Okay. Are we friends on Facebook, Tammy? Okay, did I do this before I got married? Where are you, a dice goblin, bitch? Oh, did I not take pictures of it? That is so rude. Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna find some pictures of this dice goblin, and I will send this to you. I thought, I know, chaotic nutty. I think so. So yeah, I just never posted the pictures, but I don't want to take up. Who cares? Like, I mean, we're all just doing something here. So, okay, so let me see. So I had like a bag that I put like I painted a D20 on, and I had a nose prosthetic, and I was just like happy as a clam. I had like dice that I was like, I had tooth paint that I like made my teeth really yellow, which made me really happy. I don't know why, but I love tooth paint. Like that's like my favorite makeup accessory ever. Um, so if you want to get me something, get me tooth paint. That will make me so happy. Okay. Um Tooth paint. No, I'm not looking for tooth paint. It's ADHD is so interesting because you're like looking for something and then you're not looking for anything and you're just like, yeah. So I gotta remember what I'm looking for. Okay, so I know it's like way back, but it's like Jesus Christ Superstar. When was I a goblin? It's been a while. If my wife was here, she would sing Nickelback to me. And I'm glad she's not singing Nickelback to me. Okay. So I had red hair. So that should maybe give me like a timeline. I hope. This is so annoying. I will find you. I feel like I'm so close. If I stop now, I won't. I'll just like just miss it. Hmm. Okay, so was I out as trans? No. So that gives us more of a timeline. Um so yeah, we're going back a little further. Okay. So I know about ADHD too. Yeah, it's a tricky little thing. Uh, okay, so there's my gremlin. And where's my goblin? Okay, there's a thing. Okay, now my hair is green. Do I have no pictures of this? I can't believe that. Am I like having one of those moments where they like don't exist? You know what I'm talking about? Okay, now my hair is red again. Okay. So maybe. Okay, so there's a Drax. Uh, oh, this makes me so sad. I don't want to see my goblin. Okay, anyways, I was green. Both my wife and my mother-in-law had to paint me. I had like this like tunic, brown tunic. I had a nose prosthetic. It was like a witch nose. And then I had ear prosthetics, which those are really hard to put on yourself. Oh my god, I found it. So trying to find like good pictures, but I don't know what good pictures are. Okay, so I selected the pictures. Share. Instagram. I'm gonna put them on Instagram. Reels. Ask your wife about the picture. Yeah, okay, now I'm like looking at songs. Okay, can I look at Goblin songs? What are Goblin songs? Goblin. There is a band named Goblin. Um, Goblins. Sure, that sounds good. Okay, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Missing my Goblin days. Don't share to Facebook. Or do share to Facebook. Whatever. I don't care. Landlord's dog keeps looking for her mommy. Oh no. It's always so sad because it gets so sad and you're like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't help you. Okay, so now that I found my goblin, important things were done. So I'm gonna stuff this packer. So I don't know when. I can't see when this person last ordered their packer. So I might have had a different stuffing technique. So I hope that that's cool with them that I've changed it a little bit. But I think it will help it last longer. That I changed my stuffing technique to help it last longer, to be able to be washed easier, stuff like that. By the way, I don't scare easily. Good. Um, So, I use a lot more stuffing. I'm using the black fiber fill from Loops and Threads. It's only available at Michael's, and like Joanne says that they have some, but you have to order it online. This is available in store. This is actually one of the only reasons I go into Michael's, because I don't I don't love their yarn. Their sales aren't that great. Sorry. I mean, I wanna like Michael's more. I do. But like their sales aren't great. Now, is there some yarn that is at Michael's that I will always go to Michael's to get? Yes. Their twisted tones. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with the like fall colored one. So I'm just like moving this into small pieces so it packs nice and tight and not lumpy. So yeah, so I started I was stuffing them like at a kind of like a medium full, like it'd be comfortable, it wouldn't be too bulgy, but it would look like kind of natural. But then I was in the psych ward and I was wearing my packer for other stuff. Yeah, their Halloween stuff this year is so good. Um, so um, I was in the psych ward, and okay, so I don't know, maybe this is embarrassing. I don't care. I don't really get embarrassed that much. Or maybe it's TMI, and that would be sucky for you. But anyways, I was in the psych ward, and they had no toilet paper. So your boy had to drip dry, which was not fun. And I was also wearing a cotton packer. So I when I got home, immediately was like, this needs to be washed. And it it immediately like deflated, which actually works for my body based on the size of things and whatnot. But I was like, shit, if someone washes them, that like people who have ordered from me, shit, if they order and there's gonna be like deflated. So I pack it really full now so that when they wash it, it will decrease, but it won't decrease to the level that it decrease. Just so you know. If anybody cares. I don't think anybody cares, but whatever. Okay, so I'm going to start the process of making this uh, what I wanted to. So I'm gonna do back loop only, um, all the way around. So yeah, I use a lot more. I use a lot more fiber fill now, but it's worth it. Also, I'm really glad that I found the black fiber fill because I had seen it on Alt Knots' channel, and they use black fiber fill on everything. And I was like, where is this magical black fiber fill? And also, you have to drink every time I say black fiber fill. But I was like, where is this? This is so cool. I was like, did they custom order it or like something like that or whatever? And it turns out that they just got it from Michael's. So I started getting mine, and it's great for darker packers because with any amigurumi or anything like that, if you're doing a darker palette, sometimes you can see the see the fiber fill through it, and so it's nice to have it be black because it'll hide things a little bit better. I'm going to do one of the patterns that I have lined up to do, but I literally have no time to do it before Halloween. I'm gonna try, but like I really don't think I do. Is my voodoo doll. If you haven't seen my voodoo doll, you haven't been here that long. Okay, so that orange thing over there with the knitting needles in it is my headless voodoo doll. And what I did was I made the I just used a 4-weight yarn, and I really wanted a way to store my furls hooks because if you leave them on the table, they just roll around and they just super annoying. So I wanted a way to store my furls hooks, and I basically made the body with a much larger hook so that they could you could easily just stuff them in, but they would stay in. And I'm gonna make a pattern for that. And I'm gonna do a head, like a pumpkin head. I think I'm gonna make this one rainbow. Maybe I'll do an optional pumpkin head. It's probably better. So yeah, so it worked really well, but also, again, I didn't stuff it quite right. I think I'm gonna put a dowel in the next one to help it stand up, a dowel in the back, because eventually it starts to get a bunch of weight in the front from all the hooks, and it starts to lean forward. So I want to make sure that I avoid that. So it's nice to do trial and error with things. I don't use it much anymore. Like I have a lot of hooks in my cauldrons. I have so many cauldrons. When I got married, I think it was either Pottery Barn or Bed Bath and Beyond, Bed Bath and Body Works, whatever it's called. And they had, let's see, I think we did our registry like around the time of Halloween. I don't know if we did or if it's something they had all year round, but they had these ceramic cauldrons. They had a big one, which I currently have. I'm using for my Lost Souls shawl. And then they had these smaller ones, and they're like soup bowls, but they're ceramic as well. And so I have four of these, and I have one big one, and so we put it on the registry, going like, no one's gonna buy us this. Like, this is stupid. People are gonna be like, this is stupid. I'm not buying this. And it turns out we got both of them. We got both the bowls and the giant cauldron. So I was so excited. So yes, they're my favorite. Okay, so which drink will I take? 1, 2, or 3? So the top looks kind of gross because my lips. Yes, I need a new cauldron. Yeah, they're always good to have around. This is my Wednesday Addams cup that I got. This was the one mug I got this year. I think I'm gonna get some more because I love mugs. I love Halloween mugs. My favorite mugs are ones that I got from Marshalls, and they are all different Halloween types, and they're like bone china, and bone china is really strong, so you can't. It's really hard to break, which is something I need because I am clumsy. Okay, so I'm finishing up the tip. I'm gonna stop right here. And I'll have fun today. I do too. Okay, so I didn't really love the show. I know this might be a controversial opinion. I'm used to having them. But like I feel really bad. Like, so I watched maybe 3 episodes and I just couldn't get into it. Like I wasn't living for that fantasy. But um but I mean, a lot of people liked it, which is great. Anytime, I thought, I don't, I don't know, I don't know what it was that I didn't like about it, but like, I don't know. I just kind of like, I don't know. I don't know. Um, but so you want to stuff the tip so that it has, so it's concave. Otherwise, it'll be pretty flat because you stuffed till here and then you didn't stuff anymore here. Hey, Winter has gone to buy evil sticks. What are evil sticks? Is it incense? Is it um evil sticks? The guy who played Lurch always had a hard time getting other parts. Oh, cool. I don't even know who played Lurch in the show. Yeah, I feel like I feel like almost like not a fan. Oh, he started smoking again. Yeah, I do that sometimes. I can't help it. I'm addicted. um, so I think I'm gonna cut it here, and um, yeah, I always here's my story about smoking. I always saw myself as a smoker, even from like a very young age, which I know sounds. Oh, see, okay, see, that's not cool. So like, The thing is, like, I believe that, like, because I used to live with someone who's very witchy and awesome, but like she smoked indoors, smoked all kinds of things indoors, and like everything just stunk all the time. Now, I'm a big believer in going outside to smoke cigarettes because I like that. um, I just have always been like, I'm gonna go outside to smoke a cigarette. And then, like, yes, my clothes will like smell, but like it won't like invade the entire area. Because, like, if someone doesn't smoke, they don't smoke for a reason. They don't like the smell of it, or some other, very logical reason. So I like to respect people as much as I can, understanding that they may not like cigarette smoke. Mel can't stand it. She is a very anti me smoking, which I am very pro me smoking. Not right now while I'm trying to get a surgery because they're very, very strict on nicotine usage to get your surgery. So I'm not smoking right now outside, but he does it so often he carries it. Yeah, okay, I definitely see that. Yeah, like Mel like won't sit on my side of the couch because like it smells like smoke. But like, but I smoke one pack of cigarettes like, and then I don't smoke for 2 3 weeks, and then I smoke again. Yeah, but I'm not I'm not smoking right now, so everybody can be happy. But yeah, I've never heard them called evil sticks. But yeah, they're not like they're definitely not for everybody. They're definitely not good for you. I'm not gonna even pretend. Oh, oh my gosh. Okay, so I am not gonna bitch or out anyone. Bitch about or out anyone, but I received some yarn years ago, and it took like a full year to have that yarn stop smelling like smoke. It absorbs it so much. Even acrylic yarn. It's so bad. So I completely understand that. And like, oh, yeah, like it just the okay. So I love the smell of cigarettes in the air, but I don't love it on clothes or yarn or anything else. So I'm not in a delusional daydream that that smells good. Um, Okay, so you're gonna pull through and you're gonna get some fiberfill and it's gonna warp everything and look really weird. Okay, but yeah, I remember being really young and like I've always been like a weird person. Like, I mean, when I say Ian is a weirdo, I mean like I've been weird like my whole life. So, like, not like doing things that like things that I like or things that I don't like. People have often like been like, "That's really strange." I smoke. I can't smoke when I'm crocheting. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a great like anti-smoke thing. And I always like wash my hands before I. Yeah, the stuff that you need to sell. I'll have it in like boxes and stuff. But I remember being like maybe like 4 years old and like smelling the smell of cigarettes and being like, I'm gonna be a smoker. Like, I'm gonna be a smoker when I get older. And like, that's a weird thing for a child. So, but like I said, I've never been normal, so don't know what it's like. So, winter, this is a side note, but I tried it today on my makeup and I'm pretty happy with it. And I think you would like it too, because you kind of like that, like, distressed, like, cool, gothy vibe. So, I have seen a bunch of it on my uh, feed. Um, People using mascara wands and just like stamping it on their skin, wherever they want. I even did some like on my chin and like, like down here. It's really cool. I did it with white as well, my white mascara. Um, yeah, so it's super cool. I haven't. I told my dentist clean the place so that it smells. I was talking about this spray that I have because I'm gonna send this out to my recurring customer. This little trans octopusy, and it smells all right, but it is like a little like musty from being in like whatever it was in before I got it at the scrap exchange. So let me find that spray. Okay. Bunch of messages in my cart, don't care. Um let's see, where okay. Just give me like a fucking returns and orders. Okay. I'm gonna try to find the spray for you because you might actually like it. So I got it because Mel's OCD was kind of kicking up, and like me staying in bed when I was sick a lot, and didn't really get out of bed to like wash and stuff like that. So okay, let me find it. Um, Hospital bed spray, and it like really covers up like a lot of. Oh, I don't want to put it right there. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm like. So apparently this is like I found it on some like best of whatever list. Um, okay, there's one. I'm gonna find the one that I use because I really like it. Oh yeah, here it is. So it's Clorox Clinical. It doesn't have bleach in it, if I'm not mistaken. And let me see if I can make the. Is the dog's humping? Okay, so I don't know how to make it smaller. Okay, I'm just gonna type the name of it. Okay. Yeah, so this is I found it on Amazon. This is a spray that like helps. So that might be something that you can do if all else fails. I like this like shape on my brow, like this kind of like devil horn, but like I don't know, just kind of like a pokey brow. It's like Pokemon, but pokey brow. Um, it's cool. But yeah, you I think you would really like the like using your mascara to just like stamp out some shapes because it just kind of looks distressed and like cool and gothy. So okay. Talk to you later, Winter. Bye. Okay, so I did the detail around the tip, and I'm going to take it and cut it. As you can maybe hear, Mel's pneumonia is just never ending. It sucks so much. Okay, so not only do I have my stitch marker right here, but I also have that raised point where we did the back loop only. So I'm gonna just take this out. So we're doing double crochets. You want to make sure you yarn over before you go in. Okie dokie, and I'm just making the tab. I don't think I can work on my my thing today, my spider web, because my shoulders are just so exhausted and tired. It sucks being so depressed. Yeah, if you missed it earlier, I was talking about being really depressed early on in the day and struggling with that. And it's kind of just like I just needed to like sleep, and luckily it went away, which is kind of the thing about rapid cycling is like it could just like go away or it could get better. So I talked with Temmie about playing D&D this evening, and I kind of created this character. Um, I kind of created this character to mimic my like mania. So it's like hypersexual, it's chaotic, it just like doesn't care who gets hurt. Um, and I just like that's kind of how it is with mania. With depression, it's a lot more like introspective and um, just kind of like you don't know how quickly you're going to get out of it. So it's really weird to experience something that you often experience in like weeks and months, uh, to experience it only in a short period of time. Like it doesn't feel like normal. I don't know if that makes sense, but like it's definitely something that usually lasts a lot longer for me. So just trying to kind of keep track of all my symptoms, um, and be willing to feel like things can be different. I don't know. I have a therapist right now. I don't particularly like her, but I actually have a really hard time finding therapists. Um, so I'm on BetterHelp, and I have no like personal qualms with BetterHelp, other than the fact that like it's not really made for people like me. It's not made for people with severe mental illnesses. Um, and, like, people who have like mood disorders or personality disorders. It doesn't really treat them. And so I went to, I started using BetterHelp again because, and so do I, and soon I'll be getting a shrink. Yep. It's fun, fun, fun. So, so yeah, so let me see, what was I saying? Yeah, it's not really the avenue for me to get help, but one of my diagnoses actually has a really bad reputation, and many therapists will not see people who have it, or they will be like, oh, well, we don't, we can, I don't have experience with it, but we can still work together. And for a long time, I believed that, but like, for me, it's just not true, unfortunately. Like, I need someone who understands all of my illnesses, not just the ones that they feel comfortable with. And those uh, therapists are not really around. They're really hard to find. It's just kind of like a, shit show from start to finish. I'm lucky that I found a really good psychiatrist, and so I'm very thankful for that. But yeah, it's just is what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna go and pull these, get the yarn through. I'm gonna make sure my ends are sewn in properly. I will say that the black fiber fill tends to stick a little bit more. It's a little bit harder to pull through, but nothing can do what you want to do. So I'm making a dark taupe packer, making sure that the shape is right, the filling is right. So this is a 3-inch packer. For reference, this is a 5-inch packer. So you can see those extra 2 inches. It's really interesting that the kind of like just like the reception to certain sizes of packers, because I do 3 sizes of packers. I do 3, 5, and 7-inch packers, and so I always find it interesting the combination of color and packer size. Like for a while, like I only got black 7-inch, like huge black like packers, and I was like, interesting. So now I'm going to do I'm going to switch over to some different projects. But yeah, here are my packers. Pieces. I have a bunch of projects, but I want to tell you all about a couple of things. Now that we have a couple more people in the room. So first of all, I am hosting a fundraiser on September 30th. And you can donate at any time. The fundraiser link is below. It's on Facebook if you have Facebook. If you don't have Facebook, I don't know what to tell you. Because like I'm not taking. I've tried the like people can Venmo me and then I'll send it. That was a mess. It was a nightmare. So, so you can donate at any time. And then hopefully we'll have some people involved and give some goodies out. I know that Froggy is going to be giving a gift card, and I'm still waiting to hear from other people. But this is an important event for me and for many other people because this is a foundation called To Write Love on Her Arms. It is a foundation that works with people who are dealing with self-harm, suicidal thoughts, and addiction. And they've been around a while. I remember being young and hearing about this foundation, and I actually needed this foundation but didn't use it. So don't do as I say, not as I do. Um, and they do really good work. So if you want to support them, I would really appreciate it. You can wait till the 30th. You can do it now. Whatever works for you. We are trying to get to $300. If we get to $300, I will be doing a big giveaway, which I'm really excited about because I've been wanting to do a giveaway for a really long time. But I tried one with um, my Patreon, and that was kind of a bust. And I love giving back, and I love helping my community, whether that be just I'm in a lot of communities, so I guess like whatever community that is, um, but these are people. Yes, the link is in my description. It says fundraiser. Um, and yes, it is there. Also, so if we do have like an auction or something like that, you screenshot the stuff. Uh, it'll make sure that you donated what you said you would. But anyways, so yeah, so hopefully we get $300 so that I can give away some sweet yarn because I'm not looking at yarn that is like nobody wants. Like I'm looking at some fun yarn that I'm really excited about, and I again have wanted to give away, but it's just not been happening. So I originally, for the Patreon giveaway, I was gonna give away 100 balls. I don't think it'll quite be that big, but there'll be definitely some good stuff that you can do some damage with. So if you want to check that out, that would be great. If you can't donate, if you don't want to donate, don't let me pressure you. I'm just telling you about something that I'm passionate about that that maybe you care about. So, I am. Let's see. What else did I want to talk about? We're jumping subjects really far. I have a couple tutorials up. So I have, uh, uh, what's her name? Oh, shit, I forgot this crocheter's name, and she's a yarn dyer. What's her name? Oh my gosh. Thrift and Stitches. She told me that I could get followers from doing yarn tutorials, so I gave it a try. I've never done yarn tutorials before. Oh, thank you. So I made a headband that you can easily convert to a hat. No matter what your skill level is. And I would say that this is like an advanced beginner or intermediate pattern, just because of the stitches I do, because of this uh, very optional uh, chainless, chainless. Wow, my words are really going right now. Chainless foundation stitch. There we go. So I have this. And then I have, I started doing my spider web kind of like on the fly, so that might have been technically tutorial. And then I feel like I did 3, and now I'm trying to figure out what the third one is. So then I used my favorite yarn to do the lover's knot. You can see right there. So it was really fun to do. Once you got the hang of it, you can just like crank out. It's just another way to do. It's a different mesh type fabric to do. So yeah. Oh god. But yeah, and then I did something else. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm having a good time. I'm doing those tutorials. If you still want to see some, let me know and I will do that. So I am writing one tutorial right now, but I keep on like going like, oh, I just don't have time to like work on it because I'm working on like 50 other things. So that written tutorial is still way in the works. I'm like a quarter of the way done. So I'm gonna switch over to doing, oh god, isn't this so cool? I have the like oil spill one, but I found the golden one this year and I was like, yes! And this perfectly holds the Spun Colors. It's upside down. The Spun Colors by Premier. And so that's what I'm using to make this. I believe I'm using a 5mm. I'm using 5mm. I should have marked it. I'm just gonna go in with a 5. Where's the 5? I just have this one. I don't want this one. Is that a 5mm? That pink one? Yes. Okay. So this is the Polaris. I thought it was gonna be more red than pink, so I wanted it, but it's pink. Yeah, the skull is from Dollar Tree, and it was $3. So wait, did I do? Oh, I did a half double. Okay. And I'm not gonna decrease it anymore because I think it's at a good height. So I'm going to watch a video because I so let me see what the video was. Okay. So I think I just typed in crochet distressing because I was faster, but relearning single crochet for a pattern. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is the drop stitch one. Okay, I'm gonna put my earbuds in so that you can hear what I hear. I'm really feeling this makeup. So, this person, okay, so I'm watching how to crochet the beautiful drop stitch. So this person, when they were filming it, they had a size 25 or 50, or I don't know, a really huge, like this big, knitting needle, and I don't have that. So I am using a paper towel roll and hoping that will work. Um, so I'm just gonna watch their video. Okay. I have so many drinks. I hope this works because I literally don't have anything even close to this size. Okay, I'm gonna um okay, so I dropped the link for the video that I'm watching. So ah, wait. This is going so bad. Do we stitch? Do every other stitch? Wait, no, no. Tell me. This is okay. This is weird. Okay, so it's actually not that hard, but it is very cumbersome. So just keep that in mind if you try to do this stitch. I've been doing like types of crocheting where it's like it's got this kind of distressing where it's got like holes kind of patched in, but I haven't done like a whole row of distress, and I really wanted to try that with this. And I was kind of getting to a point where it's like I needed to like, shit out or get off the pot, if you will. You want to kind of slip it down your tube. Yeah, like this person is using a very large. Okay, so he used a 35 crochet needle and a J hook. I'm using a paper towel loop, a paper towel roll, and then I am uh, using an H hook. Hooks are like stakes for use for vampire. Yeah, I mean it'd probably be better if you were using a stake for vampire, to be honest. Okay. Oh, look at that beautiful like fluffy like roving part. Mm, mm, mm. Love this yarn. Okay, so now I want to go big, go home, and go into the next stitch. I don't know what I'm going to do with my distressing. I might just like, I'll figure it out when I get there. Okay, so we'll pull through here. Oh my gosh, Ian. Oh my gosh, what? Okay. Got like a some. Okay, so okay. I think this is gonna look really cool, like this much distress. Um, so next, I am going to. Okay, so it's only 3. Okay, so I'm just gonna pretend like I never had any and put 3 chains or whatever these are. Um, it's very cumbersome. I don't know how anyone can do this, but I guess I'm doing it. The important thing is to do a chain before you go and pull up and all this stuff, because if you don't, then the minute you let go of these things, they're just gonna flop right over. Especially if you're doing what I'm doing, where you put 3 um, in one place. So. Okay, So now you can see that they're starting to bunch, so I'm just going to kind of push them gently down the stream. And okay, so I think I'm getting it, at least on this row. Oh, I love roving yarn. It's so good. It's my favorite kind of yarn. Okay, just again keep scooting them down the paper towel roll. I mean, depending on your project, you could probably use a toilet paper roll, but I think with this length, I need this much. um, but yeah, it's actually pretty fun to do once you kind of get your hands situated. Because otherwise, you're like, like I was before. But I'm sure I'll go back to it being too annoying before. Anytime now. I'm trying to keep them straight, not like, twisted. Because I think you have to do something at the top. And I don't want to get mine twisted. Okay. I'm going to drink some coffee real quick. Okay, this is Jane. I'm really excited to be using this technique because when I saw it, I was like, wow, that looks so cool. The really cool type of distressing. Um, okay, I pulled through the wrong loops. Okay, my strand is twisted. There we go. I definitely wouldn't have thought to do this, but it seems to be working just fine. Okay, so I got that loop. So I'll get this loop. Wait, why is there? Oh, my hand is hurting so much. Oh, I need to look up spells for my I need to look up spells for my halfling rogue. Yes. Look, I mean, just like look how pretty that is. Like, this yarn is gorgeous. This yarn is just freaking gorgeous. Okay, so Arcane Trickster, it's focused on enchantment and illusion spells. Solidities. Your niche as tricky and deceptive, but largely kind of directly offensive or defensive spell options. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna look at these. I'm gonna look at these later while I'm doing this thingy, and everything's gonna be great. And I have so much time, all the time in the world. This is like, to me, I feel like I see so many opportunities to use this distressing technique. I'm really, really excited by it. Um, and then I'm gonna look at my spells because at 9 o'clock, which is in 40 minutes, I will be playing. And I didn't know, like, there's no section on D&D. Was it D&D Beyond or whatever that we're using? It's not clear that you need to choose spells, so all of us have been like not using spells because we don't know um like how what our spells are. So I am trying to be like the ultimate chaos demon. So maybe it's appropriate that I have this face. But I'm also trying to sleep with everyone. Like literally everyone. And just like put it in me. So that's my thing. It's like I just want a little bit of everything, and I just want it all. Like I want all the ladies, all the men, all the NBs, all the I just want everything. Um, because again, this is a representation of my mania, and my mania is just like hypersexuality is real, and it is not fun. Like I don't care what you think like hypersexuality like is like good for or whatever. Like it is painful, and it is awful, and it is miserable. Um, so don't come for me for that. Not that you were, because nobody cares. Okay. This yarn is like speaking to me in a way that I'm like, am I hallucinating? Where it's like, look how beautiful I am. Look how gorgeous I am. Look how pretty I am. Don't you want to touch me? Don't you want to feel me? Like, am I hallucinating? I don't know. Really pretty. Okay. So So I don't know. Did any of you see the D&D movie? Um, it had Chris Pine in it, Michelle Rodriguez. Um, what's his name? I always forget his name. Um, is it Teje Jean? Ray J. Jean. Ray J. Jean. He is so good looking. It's dumb. It's like it's literally like it's dumb and it's offensive. It's offensive how good he looks. He was the Duke in Bridgerton, and he's just like a good looking guy. And then there's like another character that I saw recently in something or other. Um, yeah, so it was a good cast, and it was just, I mean, people were so funny and so like, it was so like a D&D campaign where you just have like um, all these different characters and people who've met and um, whatnot. Um, like at first I kind of was like taken out of it by Michelle Rodriguez's uh, um, character because like Michelle Rodriguez has a very distinct accent. And I was like, it's kind of like it's like taking me out of it, I think. But then I started thinking about like a true like D&D campaign, and you're dealing with people with different accents and and everything. So it's like, oh, okay. So it's like actually, more realistic. Like some people do accents, some people do no accents, and they just like talk like they talk. Um, I usually talk like I talk because I can't really do an accent. And there is not one accent where I'm like, I can do that normally. Like there are some accents that I can do when the time is right, but but none of them I can't like recall just like doing an accent. It's not for me. Okay, so we're getting to the end of it. This yarn has become is quickly becoming one of my favorites. I hope that I can finish this. I almost called it a helm. Too much, too much D&D talk. Finish this witch's hat in time uh, for. Oh, I hope I can finish it with just one cake. I don't want to use my second cake because I want to be able to make more things. Okay. This gives you a really good look of all the colors that are um, in the yarn. Okay, next to each other. Okay, so things are starting to come off the end. We'll push them down a little bit. Okay. Okay, just keep going. So I am using a distressing technique called the drop stitch technique. I'm using my hood, my witch's hood, and I am using a paper towel um, roll to work on because in the video, the person giving the tutorial used a 35 size knitting needle, and I don't have one of those, but I do have paper towels. So I made my wife save this one just for me. Um, it's a really easy technique. It's very cumbersome at first because you're trying to be like, where? How do I hold my hands? Like Ricky Bobby, and you're like, what do I do with my hands? But it's very easy. All you have to do is go into the next stitch, do a yarn over, and pull really tall, and then you put that over the paper towel roll or whatever you're using. So we're almost done with the row. I love this yarn. This is Spun Colors from Premier, and this is the color Autumn, and it's just super pretty greens and dark greens, reds, oranges, just a really pretty color palette that doesn't look too much like camouflage because I don't really like the way that looks, but it's just not my aesthetic. So it's a really pretty color. It's a mix of wool and acrylic. It's 65 acrylic and 35 superwash merino wool. We've been talking about all kinds of things today. My face is very different from normal just because I wanted to have fun and do makeup, and that's what I did. We talked about the fundraiser that I'm doing. If you want to be a part of that, you can. The fundraiser information is in the description below. It is for To Write Love on Her Arms, which is a great foundation that works with people who are having thoughts of self harm, suicidal thoughts, and addiction. And they've been around for a while. I remember hearing about them when I was much younger and actually needed the help, and I didn't know how to ask for it at the time. So I definitely could have used it. And so do as I say, not as I do. But yeah, if you want to donate there, you can donate. My fundraising goal is $300. And then if once we hit $300, I'm going to do a giveaway that's completely separate. So if you can't donate, you don't want to donate, whatever, I totally understand. I'm not going to push you into doing that. But you can still enter the giveaway even if you don't donate. But it is really nice. If you want to and help some people out, but do what you can. Oh my gosh, look at These colors. Oh, I want them to be my life. I'm just gonna tattoo it on my face. So yeah, so I'm happy that I'm like out of a depressed mood, but I'm really cautious when I start to feel like really strong emotions because um the thing about being bipolar is like anything can flip the switch. And you don't want to be that volatile as a person, but like it just happens. So you're like, what do I do? Oh fuck, what do I do? And it sucks, but you gotta work through it. You gotta keep living. So um, you know, we'll get through it together. But I just want you all to know that you all really help me get through hard moments. There are times where I'm too up or too down to even come on here, but when I am able to come on here and talk to you all, that really is helpful. I've come on here and been nonverbal, which sometimes happens when I'm panicked or depressed. And, you all have treated me just like really, really nicely. And I just really appreciate all of you. You're good people. I think we might be on the last ditch. Ditch. Okay, sticking to the hook. Okay, so I don't think that there are any more stitches. Okay, is this a stitch? Just gonna treat it like one just in case, because I'd rather it be like a little too long than a little too short. Okay, so we got all of these stitches up in these bitches. Okay, so these are the drop stitches of the yarn. And now we're going to see what happens next. Okay, this is weird. Okay, so they said this last loop will be a little loosey goosey, but you can just take it off. Ah! I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm really cool. Very calm. Okay, so they said make sure you hold the last stitch down. Oh man, these are so much bigger than hers. Oh, oops. You're gonna take it through and you're gonna do a chain, and then you're gonna do a half double crochet, and then you're gonna take your next one You're gonna have double crochet. This makes my skin crawl. Crawl. Sorry, I'm having like a nervous breakdown. Oh, wait, we want to go through all three. Half double crochet. You can do this with any stitch. God, these are so big. These are so big. It's really nerve-wracking to work with them. But okay. So you yarn over before you go into the big giant ass loop, and then you yarn over and pull through all three. Oh gosh. Is this too big? Like, did I go too big? Should I go home? I don't know. I'm gonna go back to my spells because I got about 23 minutes. Um, okay. Let's see what the thing is like. Okay, so let me find my spells. Okay, so I have 6. Oh wait, so did they already pick 6 for me? What are the colors again? Okay, blue, fantastic options, often essential to the function of your character. Okay, use frequently. Green, good options, useful often. Orange, okay options, and then red, bad options, nearly, which are extremely situational, nearly never useful. Well, I kind of like things that are nearly never useful. Okay, so absorb elements. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my D&D Beyond and um, see if I can add spells. Okay, where do I add my spells? I can't see my spells. I need to have some spells. Give me some fucking spells. Where do I add my spells? Game rules, sources, tools, marketplace, media, forum, new player guide, subscribe. Okay, give me some fucking spells, okay? Features and traits. Um, it's been so long, I don't even know how to fucking do this. Actions. Shouldn't my spells be here? Manage custom. Choose an option. Spell. Okay. Add new actions. Give me a fucking spell. It said spell. Ugh. the way. So I want some spells. Give me some spells. I want some spells. I want some spells. Give me some spells. I want some spells. Give me some spells. I need some motherfucking spells because this is D&D. Okay, let me see if I can manage custom. Okay. Spells, custom action. Okay. Okay, so absorb. Edit. Okay. What the fuck? This is so annoying. Okay. Edit. Hey, baby.
I can sprint it to you. You want a little wine before your D&D campaign?
Sure. Can you put it in a non-wine glass? Can you put it in like a cup?
Yeah.
Because I don't think they'll be.
That's fair enough. That's why I was like looking at the clock and I was like, it might be a little too thin with the cloth.
Okay. So I think I did halfling, rogue, spells. And then it's RPG bot. Where is the one that I want? Okay.
It's your blueberry awesome tea. So I didn't wash your lipstick off the side.
Who cares? I put more on it. Oh, I'm so sorry you're having that happen to you. Look at so I tried this new distressing technique.
Are you live?
And like look.
Are you live?
Yes.
That's cool. Okay.
But I'm also trying to
It's very like Freddy Krueger story.
yeah, that's very like I'm trying to find some spells because like literally I have none right now. Because I had D&D Beyond fucked up. I know.
For spells.
I'm looking for spells. Can you help me with some spells?
Because I don't have any right now, and I'm just like, okay.
You're like, You're like, my husband is losing it. More than normal.
Crochet thing. It's a Pearl's latest line.
Spells. That would be fucking cool.
I know how to draw you to an internet site, babe. Like you did like website.
An internet site.
Yep. I know how to get the clicks from you.
You know how to get the clicks from me?
Clicks.
I know how to get the clicks from you too.
Are you going to eat after your D&D?
What?
You going to eat after D&D?
Yes. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna put some shit in here. Super cool stuff and stuff. Why you not let me paste stuff in here? This is bullshit. D&D Beyond is making me very upset. So you all know. Oh, there we go. So I am gonna just leave that as what? No. But you can kind of make up what you do, which could, you know.
Lightning bolt a spell or something?
Sure it is. Lightning something. Lightning storm.
Kid from like top window. Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning.
Probably talking more about Pokemon.
Okay, here we go. Look at this little voice.
Love you. I am living on a boat, boop, 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 boop. Except not living on a boat, boop, boop, boop. I don't know what I'm talking about, so I'm just copying someone's character sheet. Okay, so disguise self. It's like, yeah, D&D Beyond like didn't like tell you how to do spells or anything like that, which is really inconvenient because spells kind of get you places and things. Ugh, where did it go? Site sucks, dick. Mm. Okay, so. Just like closes. It's like just like it decides to close. Let's see. Paste. Find familiar. Okay, let me just click on something. This is the glitchiest fucking site in the world. Okay, let me click on thing. Let me click on the thing. Wait, did it exit out of my D&D Beyond? I am so mad. Give me back. Give me back myself. Where's my character sheet? Okay. My subscription. No, don't want that. Campaigns. Campaigns. Okay, so it's got all these freaking things to do and do characters. I got 9 minutes. So, edit. Um, abilities. Okay. Character sheet. Okay, what is the find familiar? Okay, manage custom. Boom, boom, boom. Find familiar. Cool. Then previous. Okay, and then the next one is, so I'm using someone else's, like, how they built their character because I don't really know. But it seems like nothing I'm gonna be doing is going to uh, matter because this is a pussy campaign and mage armor. Because there's no fighting, and I want to fight people. You know, like I came here to fight people. If I want to get my rage out, I want to fight people. You might be like, why are you so aggressive? And I'm like, that's how I want to play my character. Leave me alone. Okay, so mage armor is done. Next is are there 7 here? I thought there were 6. Whatever. Shield. Itch. Okay, so I did shield. I'm gonna do silent image. Uh, okay. Okay. Previous. And then there's one more. Silvery bar. Powerful, but also very complicated. Okay. Oh shit, is today Wednesday? Oh, we gotta go tomorrow to drop off shit. Okay. Where am I going? Where am I going? What was this called? I forgot. Silverbs. Okay, so okay. I'm just gonna, do whatever. I'm so confused, but like that's cool. Uh, okay, so I guess I should like look these up here. So silent image. Oh my gosh, there's 2 minutes left. Okay, so I need to get the stuff. Okay. Oh my gosh, did it close out again? Fuck this. I have too many fucking tabs open. Just like this. So my character's name is Jabba the Slut. I'm probably gonna log off here so that I can go hang out with my other friends. So I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.